supply deficits, declining production schedules in the mining sector overall, not just in specific countries, but actually broader based. I mean, you've seen it in Peru and Chile and Australia. So it's becoming, the inflation that's impacting investors and their reasons to buy metals. Well, that inflation is actually impacting the mining companies and their ability to be profitable mining gold and silver. In fact, a lot of these primary silver producers are now primary gold producers. They just can't make money. They weren't able to make money in silver at $23 an ounce. And I think that adds to the persona of, well, wait a second, we're talking about an asset here that's still priced at the same price it was back in 1979, but all the equipment they're using, that's vastly inflated. It's some interesting dynamics.
Yeah, I can see at some point when this massive short position, when they're going to have to cover, even you take the Wall Street banks themselves, everyone from Goldman is talking about $2,700 gold. You got people like UBS talking about $3,400 gold. I haven't seen Wall Street investment banks putting out forecasts for gold. Now, granted, they're forecast, and we all know what can happen to a forecast. I mean, if we were to take them as gospel in terms of the way we invest, it's a good way to lose money because a lot of these forecasts never materialize. But nonetheless, you now have interest coming from institutions, which is, in my opinion, the second phase or the beginning of the second phase of a bull market. It begins with the smart money that goes in first, and then it transfers to the institutions. And we're starting to see a bit of that. Any comments there?
No, you're absolutely right. That is sort of the bread and butter, or the I guess how the genesis of how these moves tend to operate. One other thing for people that are short-term focused, if you look at the move back in 2011 in the silver market when it took off, and you had a lot of that move in silver when it went from 30 on up to 50 in a very short period of time. A lot of that was actually derivative action, the futures market, basically the roll between the May contract to the July contract, and you saw this